Imagine a hopeful young man with dreams of making it big in the rap industry, tragically losing his life in a place where he should have been safe. The world sadly doesn't always play fair, and this story that we're about to unfold is a stark reminder of that fact. Meet Irvo Otieno, a 28-year-old Kenyan man full of aspirations and dreams, his heart pulsating with beats that he hoped would one day echo through the rap industry. Otieno was not just a man, he was a symbol of hope, a beacon of resilience, and a testament to the power of dreams. His family described him as kind, with a big heart. But his journey, unfortunately, was cut short. Otieno, seeking help at a state mental health facility in Virginia, found himself in a situation that no one, especially someone in his vulnerable state, should ever have to face. The place, which was supposed to be a haven of safety, turned into the scene of a chilling tragedy. 7 Henrico County Sheriff's deputies and 3 hospital employees, the very people entrusted with his care, are now facing charges of second-degree murder in connection with his death. Otieno was held on the ground for 12 harrowing minutes, with the preliminary report from the Office of Chief Medical Examiner identifying asphyxiation as the cause of death. A shocking tragedy indeed. As we navigate through this story, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the importance of compassion, understanding, and proper care, especially in institutions tasked with the responsibility of safeguarding mental health. Our hearts go out to Otieno's family and all who knew him as they grapple with this unthinkable loss. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the circumstances surrounding this heartbreaking incident. Imagine the place where you're supposed to find help turning into the stage for a horrifying incident. This chilling scenario is what we're diving into today. It's a story that revolves around the tragic death of 28-year-old Irvo Otieno. Otieno, a young man with aspirations of becoming a rapper, known for his kindness and big heart, found himself in the very place he sought help, a state mental health facility in Virginia, only for it to become the backdrop of his untimely demise. On that fateful day, Otieno was held down for 12 long minutes, not by 1, not by 2, but by 7 Henrico County Sheriff's deputies and 3 hospital employees. The preliminary report from the Office of Chief Medical Examiner identified the cause of death as asphyxiation. A chilling end for a man who had his entire life ahead of him. But here's where the story takes an even more disturbing turn. You see, all this didn't happen behind closed doors. It was captured on video, a visual record of a man's last moments. However, this video evidence hasn't been shared with the public. It remains under lock and key, making it impossible for anyone outside the investigation to truly understand the gravity of the situation. The charges? Second-degree murder. Not just one person but 10 individuals stand accused, 7 deputies and 3 hospital workers, all facing the same serious charge. This was no accident. This was an incident that involved multiple people, all playing a role in the terrifying final moments of Otieno's life. But what led to this horrifying incident? Stay with us as we explore the possible motivations and reactions. This is more than just a news story. It's a chilling reminder of the realities that exist within the very institutions designed to protect us. As we uncover more, we hope to shed light on the truth and bring justice to those who have been wronged. Could there be a darker motive behind this tragedy? Let's delve into the possibilities. What we know is that Irvo Otieno, a 28-year-old black man with dreams of becoming a rapper, died under suspicious circumstances at a Virginia mental health facility. The preliminary report points to asphyxiation as the cause of death, and 10 individuals, including 7 sheriff's deputies and 3 hospital employees, have been charged with second-degree murder. But what could have driven these individuals to act in such a manner? What could be the motive? Was it a case of excessive force gone horribly wrong, or is there more to the story that we are yet to uncover? The details remain murky, and while we may not have all the answers, it's essential to consider the various possibilities. Could it have been a case of racial bias? It's a sobering thought, but one that must be considered in light of the ongoing conversations about systemic racism, particularly in law enforcement and healthcare institutions. Or perhaps It was a lack of proper training and oversight in dealing with mental health patients. Could the system have failed Irvo, leading to this tragic end? And then there are the charges of second-degree murder. In legal terms, this implies that the accused did not intend to cause the death, but acted with a disregard for human life. Does this suggest a shocking lack of empathy and understanding for the value of human life? Or was it a moment of panic that spiraled out of control? As we grapple with the possible reasons, let's turn our attention to the fallout of this tragic event. In the aftermath of a tragedy, justice must be served, but is it always? In the case of Irvo Otieno, a 28-year-old black man who died at a state mental health facility in Virginia, the wheels of justice have begun to turn. Following his untimely death, 10 individuals, including 7 Henrico County Sheriff's deputies and 3 hospital employees, have been charged with second-degree murder. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner's preliminary report identified asphyxiation as the cause of death, pointing to the chilling fact that Otieno was held on the ground for 12 agonizing minutes by the deputies. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the public, sparking a wave of outrage and calls for justice. Among those most affected are Otieno's family, who remember him as an aspiring rapper with a big heart. For them, these charges are a bittersweet step towards justice, a painful reminder of the loss they have suffered. Their reaction, like that of many others, is mixed with both relief and sorrow. Relief that those responsible are being held accountable, and sorrow that no charges or sentences can bring back their beloved Irvo. Public reactions have been a blend of disbelief, anger, and grief. People are demanding transparency about the incident, especially given that the video of the fatal encounter has not been released to the public. Many see these charges as an important step towards justice, but also a stark reminder of the systemic issues that persist within our institutions. As we navigate the turbulent waters of this tragic event, it's essential to remember that behind every headline, every charge, every reaction, there's a life that was lost. A life full of potential and dreams, reduced to a memory. As we wrap up, let's summarize the key points of this tragic story. In the face of such a tragic event, it's crucial to remember the key points. The tale we've unfolded today is not just another news story. It is a stark reminder of the harsh realities that often lurk behind closed doors. At the heart of this narrative is Irvo Otieno, a 28-year-old aspiring rapper from Kenya, whose life was tragically cut short in a Virginia mental health facility in early March 2023. Described by his loved ones as a man of kindness and a heart that radiated warmth, Otieno's death has sent shockwaves across both local and international communities. The circumstances that led to his demise are as distressing as they are disturbing. 7 deputies from Henrico County and 3 hospital employees now face charges of second-degree murder. The evidence suggests that Otieno was held on the ground for a horrifying 12 minutes, leading to his death by asphyxiation. The video of this incident, although not released to the public, has been pivotal in the ongoing investigation. The ripple effects of this tragedy are far-reaching, igniting discussions on the treatment of individuals within mental health facilities, the use of force by law enforcement, and the broader implications for human rights. As we process this daunting information, we remember Irvo Otieno, not just as a victim, but as a young man whose life was unjustly taken from him. The pursuit of justice is now in full swing, and as we follow the developments, we are reminded of the importance of accountability, transparency, and the unyielding quest for truth. This story reaffirms the significance of news and its role in shedding light on the darkest corners of our societies. As we close, our hearts go out to the family of Irvo Otieno. We hope that justice will be served and such a tragedy will never repeat itself. Let's remember to treat each life with the dignity it deserves and ensure that the lessons from this tragic incident guide us towards a more compassionate and just world.